Hi everyone. All right, so we're going to try something a little different this week where what I'll be doing is posting at the beginning of the week all the directions in case you wanted to maybe get a head start or kind of move at your own pace. So we'll try that out this week and see how it goes. And then, each day I'll still post the assignments that are due on Google Classroom, but you'll really need to pay attention to this slideshow here to know what exactly it is that we're going to be doing every day. So if you look at today, it says Monday, and today we're just starting out our dystopian unit. I'm really excited for it. It's going to be really fun. And today what you're going to do is you're going to choose a dystopian novel to read. So it took us a while to kind of figure out how we were going to do this, and I'll explain it to you in just a second. But what you'll do is you'll first look through this slideshow right here that's linked to figure out a book that you would like to read for the unit. And this should be decided no later than Friday, and you should have your book by then, hopefully. And I'll explain that in a little bit. And then you're going to write your book selection on this Google Doc. I've also linked it in Classroom. You'll write it in next to your name. So you'll write the novel you're choosing, how you're accessing it, which is what I'm going to share with you in a minute, and then just checking off if you've attached a screenshot or a picture. I need to be able to see that you have the book. Once you get it, just take a screenshot of it if it's digital. If it's not digital, take a picture of it, and you'll upload it to this assignment for Monday in Google Classroom. Okay? All right. And then, so that's what you'll be doing for today. So I'm going to take you to the slideshow really quick. Just click here. So what I did was I put together a lot of books that I thought and I worked with Miss Adworka and the other 7th grade teachers to kind of create some book trailers of popular dystopian novels. And there's a lot. A lot of you I know are really into dystopian, so you might have your own idea of what you want to read. You don't have to follow this. This is just here for kind of inspiration. Okay? So if you look through this, just a few things. So this book that you're choosing, you're going to read independently throughout the rest of the unit. We're going to have a mentor text, which is going to be The Hunger Games, that we're going to watch the movie through recordings. And then you're going to apply the concepts into the book that you're reading. Much like we did for the Civil Rights unit with Hidden Figures, it's just you're going to be reading your book independently and not necessarily in a book club format. And then, so you can use this slideshow to help you figure out what book it is that you want to read. Now, here's the really important part. So obviously it's hard because we can't provide you like the providing of books and like figuring out the whole book thing. So here are all the ways you could find a book. So the first is Access 360, and I've kind of placed here like the positives and negatives of each one. Okay, so the one thing about Access 360 is oftentimes titles aren't available, but they are free. There's this app called Libby. You use your library card to sign up for it, and you can also check books out. You can put books on hold. They have both ebooks and audiobooks, and there's a lot of titles available. Hoopla has probably the most titles available because they have like 50 or 60 of each title, so they're less likely to run out of books. So Hoopla is a really good one to check out, and it's also free. You do need your library card to link to this as well. Audible is another one that it's only free for the first book, but you do have to put in like your credit card and things like that to sign up for it. So that may be one you want to use. And then you could also use Amazon, but obviously in Amazon you have to pay for it. You could choose either from a paperback book or a Kindle edition. So look through this chart, and then once you find a book, see where it's available. If you have trouble with anything, please just reach out to me, and I'll try to figure it out. Some books won't be available on the free software apps, like these three: Hoopla, Libby, and Access 360. You'll find a lot of them on Audible and all of them on Amazon. So just let me know how this goes. You might have to change your book selection based on that. There was one other thing I wanted to mention about this. Hopefully I don't remember now. Okay, so yeah, let me know if you have any questions. All right. The other thing is Miss Adworka is available to help. She put this slide in right here. You can ask Miss Adworka. You can fill out the Ask a Librarian form anytime, and she'll get back to you with suggestions. And she also has office hours Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 11 to 12 if you'd just like to talk to her. All right? So next, what you'll find are tons of different books that are like super popular that Miss Adworka helped me with, and same with the other 7th grade teachers. Kind of some great books that you might like. I know some of my more advanced readers have read Children of Blood and Bone. If you'd like to read the second of that series, you can. That's I think that just came out, so maybe you haven't gotten to that one yet. And yeah, just go ahead. Oh, this one I just wanted to highlight. It's called Plagueland. It's very relatable to what we're dealing with right now. However, you may not like that because it's a little too much. So I know a lot of students in Miss Larson's class are reading it and they're loving it. But just if you're feeling a lot of anxiety about the time right now, you may not want to read it, but maybe it's something that you think would be interesting since it is relatable. So that's just the other one I wanted to mention. But all of these are really great. I've read a lot of them. Some of them I haven't read, but they've been recommended to me by students, teachers, things like that. This last one are just a bunch of different links to more than what I have here on the book trailers. There's one, like if you're not a big fan of dystopian, this is a link for you. These are books that are more diverse in dystopian, because a lot of times we don't have a lot of characters of color in dystopian novels. So here is a link to ones that do have that, or at least authors of color. Same here, this diverse dystopias book list. This is the Amazon bestseller page of like the most popular ones on Amazon. And then this one is this is from Goodreads. It's called Listopia, and it has tons and tons of dystopian booklets recommended from kids your age. Then I was thinking, maybe so many of you know so much about dystopian novels. I mean, I think you could do this even better than I can. So I just put a link here for you guys to start your own. Kind of, if you have a book that you'd like to recommend, if you wouldn't mind just like creating a quick slide about it, you could put the book trailer in and just like a synopsis of it. I don't even care if you just like copy and paste it and just write the title, something that you read, or however you want to like format the slide is fine. But just to get even more recommendations moving forward. Okay, so that's what you're going to do today. And then, as we said, once you finish, you'll go back and put that in our Google Doc, saying what you'll do. You'll fill that out, and then all of this, you should have your book picked out by Friday at the latest. The earlier the better, because you can get started on your book, and then it'll take you less time to read. Please let me know if you have any questions. All right, have fun.